Hi everyone, this is Tanya. I make videos twice a week on planning, organization, and small business. And today I wanted to shoot a quick video on why, in my opinion, you should not have a separate notebook for writing notes in church. And I used to have a separate notebook for writing notes in church. And I looked around, I just came from church, and I looked around today and I saw a lot of ladies writing in their notebooks to write notes about what the pastor was speaking about today. And I had my Franklin Covey Planner with me, and I wrote my notes right here. I have a day on 2 pages, and which allows me to have a whole page of notes every day. And on Sundays, I put my church notes right in my planner. And I want to tell you why I feel that's effective and has worked better for me. When I had a separate notebook for church notes, what I would do is write the notes, and if I remember, I would go back to the church notes during the week and try to flip through. But most of the time, I found that notebook ended up sitting somewhere until I went to church again. And it really, the notes, ideally you would pull out the notebook every night and reflect, or every morning and reflect on what you've learned during the week and go back and review scripture. That's in a perfect world. But in the real life, many people get busy and don't have time to really meditate like they would love to. I found that by adding church notes directly in my Franklin Covey Planner, and of course, if I need, today in church I only needed to use this space. But if you need more space, a lot of people take a ton of notes in church. I keep extra pages in the back, and I can always take those out and just slip them in for that day if I needed extra pages to write notes. Why I find this effective is because when I'm going through my life, and I always, try to have my planner, write in my planner, review what's in here. And as I go through, I often have to go back and reflect on something, and I happen to run across my notes, and it's so effective because I remember, for example, last week I was at work and I have my planner sitting on my desk, which by the way looks very professional, and it looks like you're super busy because you have a planner sitting on your desk. And I was like, oh, I need to go back and refer to some notes from that meeting that we had on that such and such project. So I look back through, and while I'm trying to find the day, guess what? I ran across a page with church notes, and I paused a minute, and I said, oh, well, let me just read a couple of things here. Oh yeah, I need to reflect on being grateful. Oh yeah, I need to reflect on how can I be helpful today? It makes you change your perspective just because you may run across your notes in your day-to-day activities. And it's really helped me out a lot. Also, it's helpful because I take my planner with me everywhere. If I'm in a waiting room, let's say I'm at the doctor's office and I got a couple of minutes, and I may flip out my planner for something because, oh, maybe I need to write down when my next dentist appointment is. And I've run across my notes from church. I'm like, oh, I got a few minutes. Let me just read through this real quick. Oh yeah, the preacher was talking about that in church on that Sunday. That is a good point. Oh yeah, I need to think about that more often. It's more, I think it's effective because you're more likely to use what you learned in church if you have it with you more often. If you have it with you and it's incorporated in your day-to-day activities. So I just wanted to share that note. Let me know below if you agree or if you have anything you want to add, even if you don't agree. I love to hear comments, and I would love to hear what you think about my thoughts. Thank you for watching.